My name is Ove, and I'm the founder of noQ. We have been around for a couple of years, actually, building up an organization which is rather effective today. We are approximately 80 people serving the vulnerable people out there with IT solutions. We call ourselves a non-profit tech for good organization, which means that no one at noQ is having any salary whatsoever. We are transparent with our economy, and we live on free will from people and organizations. What we do is, for now, we are building a solution for homeless people in Stockholm. So we narrow this down, right? Our vision is zero vulnerable people on Earth. And as you know, it's a tricky one. But we have narrowed it down to a goal for 2025 saying zero homeless in Stockholm. So how can you do that with an app? Possible, right? Tricky, but not impossible. So we're trying our best to actually do this delivery during the year. We are, so to say, 80 people want to try at least. We do this, of course, not only by ourselves, but also with collaboration with partners. So if we can get any collaboration with the partners that are actually out there, I talk about the help organizations such as Red Cross, Salvation Army, etc., etc. We pretty much stand still. So let's try at least, guys. But this film coming up here is for you to get inspired to join us. Last in this film, you will have a QR code, and that's how you take the next step if you want to. But note, there is also a purpose with this film and meeting, is that we want to frighten you a bit. We don't want people that is in for a while and go away. But if you want to go from sympathy, which I presume you have, with feeling sorry for people, etc. If you want to level up to empathy, you're much welcome here, because empathy is actually when you do something to make things happen. And the nirvana of our cause is the self-empathy. That means that you will get something back. Work, network, a friend. Personally, I sleep very well. So welcome to the introduction of noQ.
Warm welcome to noQ. Everyone deserves a safe place. We are noQ. I don't want you to read this, but maybe the bottom line there is what we want to communicate at this moment, that we're working for homeless people in Stockholm. So we are targeting zero homeless in Stockholm Christmas 2025 by producing software. What is this all about? And why are we here? So this is two photos taken from basically the same location in Stockholm. It's a church, and outside is people queuing. So that was my reaction way back ago when I was a consultant and worked for the Stockholm municipality with invoicing and such boring stuff, but for the homeless community. So I learned a lot about homeless people and their organization working with homeless. So I revisited this Korskyrkan again, and time hasn't changed anything here. There's still a long queue after outside this church, and noQ was founded as an idea. So we are a little bit special in many ways, but one of those ways are ways of working. So if you are used to this traditional way of working, perhaps you will feel a little bit uncomfortable at our. We are a lot of people, approximately 70 as we speak, and growing. And this is a little bit statistics who we are role-wise. As you see, we have grown from 30 to 74, and we still need more people to join us. So if you feel a part of this roles, you're happy to join. So basically, this is the organization. We have bubbles. Each bubble has a team lead or a team coach. We also have, and each team, I can say, also have a focus. So they build a specific part of the application, and the part is the same as the user we are targeting. For instance, Team Mars is targeting boställe, which is the shelters. So we are helping them out with software ideas. Okay, now we'll switch to Swedish briefly for this slide. Stödpersoner på stan, det är ju också en roll som vi har i noQ. Och det handlar egentligen om personer som hjälper till att gå på stan och hjälpa hemlösa att registrera sig i vår app och finna ett boställe. För vi tror att första gången kan det vara lite svårt. Men vi tror att vi kommer gå på stan på helger framöver. Vi har inte börjat med det än och kommer göra det under våren 2025. Och ni ser själva vilka tider det gäller då. Och känner ni att det här vore någonting för mig och jag känner att det vill jag göra, då kan du nästan hoppa förbi allt det här engelska pratet jag kommer göra nu och hoppa rakt in i anmälningen som du finner sist i den här presentationen. Så rulla fram i filmen bara. Okay, back to English then. We are having expectations on people joining us, so we are aligned basically, so we don't miss out in these and be disappointed. So accountability is very important for us. We need to trust each other and make sure that we are doing a teamwork. Committed means that we focus on the delivery and actually stand by our word to do that. Typically, software words that often is used, but nothing has changed because we are volunteers on this part. Punctuality, we arrive on time. We are answer and react on email and Slack every workday, Monday to Friday. Just check Slack and email. It has something popped up. We need to respond on that. We only have one meeting that is mandatory, and that's the team meetings. One meeting each week we do that, and everything we do is online, right? So we don't have a meeting room we gather at. There's much more meetings than that, which you can join if you want to. Then we have a regulation say we need minimum 5 hours per week and or complete at least one ticket per sprint. That's a minimum effort, just to make sure that you're aware of that you cannot come and go as you want. And also we want you to have a mindset to stay at least 6 months if nothing unexpected happens. Shit happens, right? You get a job and you get married or something like that, and we're typically fine with that. That's prioritized. But as long as that doesn't happen, we really hope you can be with us for 6 months at least. And last but not least, there's an option to have a pause or stop. Then we need to have a heads up, just one sprint, basically. So here comes a couple of values we'd like to accentuate. So probably you heard of them before. So we have a couple of ways of working. And so we actually have a noQ way of working, which we have a really extensive playbook for. And it's a mix of these four traditional, so to say, theories of working. So we try to mix it to our best. Language. We have said previously we have talked only Swedish, but now we understand that we need to talk more English because we want people to join us that are English speaking only. So we have said that people joining us and work with code doesn't need to understand Swedish, but everyone else should, because we have a lot of communication with stakeholders which only talk Swedish, and also authorities which is Swedish. Some words about our tools. We use GitHub and we use several communications tools with Slack and Google Doc and so forth. So it's good if you have skills in those. Otherwise, you will learn. And a little bit words about our tech stack. WordPress is used for our homepage only, but the other ones is for running the application. Pause is an option you have if you feel that, for instance, you have a lot to do next week or the upcoming weeks. You can take a pause, and maximum 6 months you can take a pause. As it's better that you be being offboarded. So pause is an option to take it cool for a while. Else I can mention that we have a long summer break and a long Christmas break. So we have 1 month during Christmas where we actually don't do anything, and we have 2 months during summertime where we also take a break. So if you feel excited and challenged, this is the QR code you should use to apply. Yeah, and hopefully we will see each other at noQ when you are on onboarding. Yeah, this slide as well. You will have these questions in the form in Swedish. I hope you can translate. But there's several ways of working with noQ. And the last one, stödperson på stan, is for Swedish-speaking people only that can join walking on the town, helping homeless people to apply in our application. Else, everything is open for you to apply. You can apply for many types here. So please join us. Thanks.
Hi again. Hope you feel inspired now to join us. As told, use the QR code to get to the next step in the onboarding process here. And let's talk how you will fit in our organizations. Note, we have different kind of roles within an organization. Basically, there are the stödpersoner på stan, that's supporting people on town. For that you need to speak Swedish and walk the streets in Stockholm. But the other part is the delivery side of the application and supporting those deliveries with administration such as finance, etc., etc. So everyone is welcome at noQ. Let's join the team. Yeah.